Innovative.
It's stuck and it's never coming down. Calisfinestradio, West Coast. We got Ladies and gentlemen of the California Trap Trinity, this is the most incredible and unforgettable, all gas, no breaks, no lames, no fakes, and you already know me, the promo king himself. Product 5 stacks and counting, and I'm coming to you live from Innovative Culture Studios. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Like button, subscribe.
Yeah, because today is God damn it, what's today? Today is fuck. God damn, I just drew a blank.
November 10th.
November 10th. Oh, it's almost Turkey Day. My fault. November the 10th, 2025. And I've come to preach the good news to the California congregation. And of course, right across from me in the promo palace, as always,
What's up, y'all? It's the best co-host and the West co-host. Okay. Shake Baby. You feel me? I'm coming to turn y'all up. You feel me? And when I get in that room, it get really crowded.
Oh, that's the step out today. Okay, I see you got your Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks little look today.
Is it giving Naomi?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what I was going for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look like you about to slap a stewardess right now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Hey, speaking of slapping, let's talk about. I want to get into something real quick. This was something somebody emailed me about, and they actually asked me to bring this up, you being a woman on the podcast and all. Now, how long should a woman actually wait for a man if she decides to wait at all? Some women
wait in prison or in jail?
Like while he's incarcerated. I mean, approximately how long? Is there a figure? Is there an amount of time that a woman should wait to where it's it's actually culturally? I guess the bigger thing is, at what point does it become culturally acceptable for her to move on? Let's put it that way.
She should not wait.
At all.
Oh, y'all sure y'all want to hear my stance on this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, my stance is she should not wait.
At all. Like, I mean, when it comes to me, like,
not
if it's more than 3 years, I'm sorry. Like, that's not loyalty. That's like, that's a life pause. You can't just... you just can't wait for somebody who don't even know when they're going to be present, or it's an extended period of time. So I understand that.
Well, I'm speaking from experience. Well, first of all, my mama always told me don't wait for nobody, especially, when they held down. And for a long time, I did not understand why she meant that. Like, you feel me? If you rock it with somebody and they go down and it's just like 10 months or something like that, and you love them, why not hold them down? I didn't understand why she told me that until I put my motherfucking self through it. Okay.
I mean, I kind of agree. So
I'm speaking from experience.
But
you agree?
I agree, though. I mean, I don't think love stops just because somebody's locked up. I mean, real love kind of lasts through anything, and isn't that?
Can I add 2 cents?
Oh, Cam, agree.
Go ahead.
So
no, we need you on this, Cam.
You get people who get married while they're in prison, and they be getting years, but you got women who are married to these men, and vice versa. It may be a woman who getting like time, and a man to marry them on the outside,
right?
But
so
come in for the conjugal visits and all that.
Yeah.
They may have a baby while they, and still.
I mean, but I'm be honest with you though.
Like
I do respect it, but I look at both sides always. And at what point does loyalty turn into self-neglect? Because you know what I'm saying? Because you got needs too as a woman. Now you committed yourself to this man while he was on the outside, and you had regular access to him. And now for an extended period of time, you can't hug this man, you can't touch this man, you can't feel this man. And can you really be mad at a woman for getting some side dick?
That's not a factor, because she getting side dick either way it go.
Now how do I know
the
that?
main factor is should she wait? Should she give up years of her time? And it's money involved too. Let's make it clear. If your man not somebody who get it in while he in prison, or your woman not somebody who get it in while they in prison, then you're supporting them while they in prison.
So should he be supportive of that if he don't have access to money like that, and he knows he's locked up for a considerable amount of time, but he also knows that you're gonna hold him down to
should he extent. Respect that?
Like, should he be?
He gonna have to respect it because he was making all these decisions knowing that you wasn't no rich bitch when he went in. You feel me? He was making choices over you, so he gonna have to deal with the consequences when you come whatever way you can.
Is he
at
entitled?
The time.
Okay,
but I'm not in no way saying a wife shouldn't hold her man down. That's not a thing. If y'all loyal, y'all been committed, and this is your person, y'all been together so and so years, and this hiccup just happens to happen, okay. But what happens when you're dealing with somebody who is comfortable steadily going to jail back to back, and you just end up with them, and you're just the person with them at the time?
Come on, man. Now y'all love jail niggas though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all love jail
don't
niggas.
Flip this.
We have seen Love After Lockup and all that. You know.
Shit. Yeah, you seen the
Okay, but the men be picking bitches up out the cell too, so it's both ways.
Nah, but it's different though. See, and that's the dilemma that you got right there, because honestly, like a man can get a woman out of prison and like blow her all the way the fuck up. Y'all take the nigga coming out as a screw up and still work with the nigga like he ain't rehabilitated. You still taking on the burden that he was before.
I can't wait to speak on that. Okay, let me just say this. Again, a woman should hold her man down if y'all locked in or whatever the case is. But if y'all don't know y'all not locked in and you just met the nigga or whatever the case is, you don't even know if you're the only person holding him down. So with that being said, I feel some type of way about it, and I'm gonna say why. Because again, I've been through it, so I'm speaking from experience. Met a nigga, caught feelings for him. When you in love with a nigga, you in love with a nigga. It's a dude, excuse my language. When you're in love with a dude or a person, it's cool, hold them down or whatever. But I had to learn the hard way. As soon as that nigga got out, he was back to doing his, back to doing his own thing.
He back to a nigga.
I think he spent the first couple days with another bitch. It was terrible.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
no, let me finish. It was the stuff that I went through while he was in there that had me fucked up.
But
finding out about other kids I didn't know about, finding out he was married. I didn't know all this.
Shouldn't you have known all of that before?
But I had already committed to hold him down. How am I find out about a kid he hiding?
No, but I'm saying, but how could you find out about the kid he hiding?
Did you ever ask him if he had kids?
Yeah.
No. I knew he had a certain amount of kids, and then they just start packing up on top of each other slowly, just popping out the woodworks.
No,
wife popped out the woodworks. I didn't do my research.
Wait a minute. You signed up for the motherfucking chicken bucket, so you get the whole fucking 16 piece. You can't.
I didn't sign up. I was
trapped.
have
the biscuit. You can't have the biscuit, 2 pieces of chicken, and think the rest of it don't exist.
I was held captive.
But how was you held captive?
Yeah, if somebody ain't really honest from the jump, though.
He wasn't honest from the jump. I mean, we jumped into it, and now in the back of it, I see why he jumped into it. He needed somebody to hold him the fuck down.
Well, yeah,
but in the same fucking breath, it's a bad idea. Period. Say this was your husband that you had been with for years. Still come out and fuck you off at the end of the motherfucking day, and you gave him 4 years. You held him down, and you didn't wait. You didn't do nothing. One whole time, you could have moved the fuck on, broke up with that nigga, and got back with him when he got back.
I'm gonna go on record and say this right now, and I really don't give a fuck how anybody feel about it. Your nigga will never be the same. When he come out, he might be a little more disciplined to stay out of prison, but he is going to fuck other bitches. If you think for 1 second that this nigga is gonna do 10 years standing on his head to come back and be with one woman for the rest of his life, you crazy. Because he's gonna fuck the shit out you for the first 2 weeks that he out. And we all know that, like majority of pussies got like a lifespan from most niggas before we get the thirst and our check engine light
wear and tear.
Yeah, so it didn't last that 10 years?
Yeah, our check engine light come on in our penis and we got to dip our stick. That's all I'm saying.
What?
But look, okay, but wait. I digress. Let's jump to the next thing, okay? So first, before we get to your segment, okay, everybody knows who Antonio Brown is. He's the very, very embattled former wide receiver in the NFL. He's recently arrested, and recently he was actually officially booked, being charged with attempted murder. Yeah. Now, here's the thing, man. Antonio Brown, he had every chance in the world, man. At this point, it's not CTE, it's choices, right? Like, he just needs to stop messing up his own blessings, in my opinion. Dude, now CTE, you know what CTE is, right, Juicy? Okay, CTE is it's like a traumatic traumatic brain injuries, such as like concussions that you get like doing professional sports, not even professional sports, just anytime there's head trauma, right? You can contract CTE, which is basically like the brain kind of starts to degrade, starts to break down, kind of turns to mush, man, from just being hit so much. You lose motor functions and stuff down the road. And there's been plenty of football players. There's a player for the Chiefs that he offed himself, unalived himself because of CTE, and there's been a lot of money put into it. I think that Antonio Brown, I think honestly this is a good thing that he's been locked up, because
is that right?
Yes, because I feel like this is the only way he's going to get the necessary help that he needs. He has to go sit down somewhere. And if you ask my opinion, I think he did on purpose, Cam. I'm gonna be real. I think he was already in a nosedive, and I think that it was only a matter of time. He was in tailspin, and he was eventually gonna crash and burn.
Were you saying it was giving suicide by cop, or was it giving I'm ready to sit my ass down, I'm over it?
I mean, not suicide by cop. I mean, we gotta watch that word, but
sorry.
The thing is, no, it's okay. But the thing is, though, he putting yourself in situations, in a way you're right, but not necessarily going to that extreme. But you're trying, it's like a serial killer that they say they always eventually do something to get themselves caught. Like they want to be caught, they want to stop, but something in their brain won't allow them. I mean, you talk about a nigga that got butt naked on the sidelines at an
he
NFL
does like
game
the attention.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He likes the attention.
Yeah, what's the craziest nigga you ever dealt with?
The craziest person I dealt with?
Yeah.
Like, did something so outrageous.
Yeah, give me the most outrageous thing that a nigga did. Give me a CTE ex-boyfriend moment.
I don't got one off the top of my head.
Now we really gonna play this fucking game. You know damn well. You just said that you was with the nigga that was locked up for X amount of... You're not gonna make me believe that was your only crazy nigga.
I don't think he was the worst. No. My craziest nigga.
See, a lot of women don't...
We're not gonna talk about the one I was fighting.
See, a lot of women don't want to tell you this type of shit because you can usually gauge how crazy this woman might be based on how crazy the nigga she fuck with is.
Okay, I never hid my mental problems, okay? But going on, my craziest nigga, okay, I got it. Okay, so I moved myself to Vegas when I turned, I think, 20 or something like that, and I wasn't out there trapping, but I was out there trying to find my way and stuff like that. And I had met this pimp, this PIMP, and he, like, basically, I already knew he was gonna try to get me to conform. Okay, I already knew he was gonna go for that.
Like a straight line to a stop sign.
And at that point, I already knew, like, I already told myself that ain't something I'm doing or whatever the case is. So I basically told the nigga, like, you gonna have to kill me before you put me on the blade, on my mama. So I'm thinking I got control over the nigga. The whole time he's still trying to do what the fuck he's supposed to do.
So wait.
And the nigga turned.
When he brought the subject of alternative employment.
How did he present it to you?
Right.
I already had...
When he presented that to you, why wasn't that the red flag to get the fuck out of
He didn't have to present that to me because I already knew what he was doing, what he was about. He already had people for that. Yeah, he already had people for that, but he was helping me in the ways that he was helping me. And I brought what I brought to the table. He didn't hide none of that, though. He didn't hide none of it. He just didn't know he was dealing with a bitch who knew what she was doing.
Champ.
He just didn't know he was right there. I'm telling you right now, that nigga still looking for me to this day. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now,
here, bro. See, this is why I be having issues with y'all, man. You already knew what the fuck he was dealing with, but the key word was because he was helping me with what he was helping me with. I was able to turn a blind eye to what I thought it was. When you already
Let's be real. Can anybody at my age at the time or who look like me get a nigga to do what the fuck they want? Somebody in that profession?
I mean,
no.
Normally, it all depends on the type of pimp. You got these boyfriend pimps out here, and they bottom chick. They do a lot for them. I mean, they still get smacked around.
You got introductory pimps, the one that's just getting started.
Yeah,
you got
it
didn't
matter.
Out here.
I mean, it didn't matter what kind of PIMP he was or whatever the case is. I just knew what I needed from him and what I brought to the table and stuff like that. Rather than trapping coochie, I was trapping other things like pills and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So I brought stuff to the table, but I already know at the end of the day what he wanted from me, so I knew I had to get out of there fast.
Do you believe that everybody's got a price? Like, is there a certain price that if a man was to approach you with that and say, "Listen, I can get you this much money," but and let's not kid ourselves and say you out on the street. Let's just say it's a simple thing like the Sweetie situation. Like your homegirl call you up and say, "Hey, look, Juicy, I can get you 50 bands, but you're gonna have to get on this plane. You're gonna have to fly here, and you might have to do little extras here and there. I can't tell you what you're gonna have to do, but you're gonna come home safe, but you're gonna be 50 bands richer." Or what amount? What amount? Is there an amount for you that could get you on that plane?
I'm not going to personally answer if there's an amount for me, but I will say that...
Just come on, man. If it's no, then it's no. But if you got an amount, just say...
We're not talking
if it's
about
$1 million.
We're not talking about me.
I'm just saying, if it's $1 million, if it's $1 million...
I do a lot of things for $1 million. Come on now. But we're not trying to figure out if there's a certain price for me or whatever. You say, is there a price? Is there a price for every woman, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so. No, because not everybody is introduced to that lifestyle, and there are people who haven't touched that field, who haven't seen that field, experienced that field, who cannot wrap their mind around it at all. Period. Yeah. But there's a price for a lot
I'm
of
just
girls.
saying, from a female perspective, I don't necessarily hate what they got to do. All these niggas run this content about these porta potty parties. I don't really hold this shit against them because, first of all, you getting a free trip to Dubai, all right? And all you got to do is let a nigga doodle on your chest and you go home with 50 bands.
What if you could take yourself to Dubai?
Taking themselves. They're going back with the money they made on the first trip.
But what if you could feed yourself on nice meal?
Either way, some kind of way you sucking the dick to get the bread to get on the flight. Because you either sucking your nigga dick to get on the motherfucking flight, your boss's dick to get on the motherfucking flight. Somebody did
the
get
boss.
Somebody, I don't know. However you get into Dubai, because ain't nobody working for shit. The numbers reflect that. It's all about the free ride. It's all about getting it with your feminine wiles. From what I've seen, shout out to the women that get like yourself.
I can't speak against that. I just told you I was getting it up out of a nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
However the fuck you can. I can't speak against that or whatever the case is, but I will say everybody can go about their own thing in their own way, and sometimes the price just ain't enough to travel all the way to Dubai. And do whatever the hell you want me to do.
Okay, and that's what I'm looking for. Sometimes the price just ain't enough.
Like,
all right, yeah.
It depends on who you doing.
I get it.
Can't speak for every woman.
I mean, look.
Speaking of trappers,
this is why God wired our DNA the way He did. Because if it was the niggas with the sex appeal and it was a bunch of female Saudis that want me to go out there and they want doo-doo on my chest, I'd let her do that shit all day long. Give me 50, give me 30 bands. 30.
And because you're a dude, you wouldn't be shy about it.
And some Balenciagas, nigga.
Some Balenciaga. You getting shat on for some Balenciagas?
Nah, I'm playing. I'm just saying, like, it's
freaky ass.
I just can't get mad. I can't get mad.
Is that the word, shat?
Shat on.
It is today. We know what you meant.
Look, bro, that's why I don't get mad at any of these influencers that they got to do what they got to do to get their bread. Because at the end of the day, the economy is totally fucked up. But we're gonna talk a little bit about that.
So a lot of them don't do it on camera. But what if they did it on camera?
Not on camera though.
If you did it on camera, then that's you different. A porn star
in
now.
The shadow, shame is a lot different from on camera shame. I'll say that. But you feel that? Y'all feel that? I think it's time for a shaky point of view.
A shaky point of view.
Go ahead, Juicy.
Okay, so for a shaky point of view, I mean, I kind of had a topic for that, but we're just gonna get right into it. Speaking of trappers.
Okay.
Top trappers. DTB stole my choreo.
Let's get into
step for step after I tagged her in my choreo for a song of hers and Babsu's that had just dropped. 4 days later, not even 4 days later, her backup dancers are performing that exact same fucking choreo at the NXT Awards, which is launched by Now That's TV, Ray J, and all that.
Right. Now I know Cam's gonna put it in post. I got the chance to see the video, and I mean, females see things that men just miss, and maybe I missed something. Maybe it's something I didn't see. But I did see some of the hand motions.
I slowed it down and zoomed it up for you.
Some of the hand motions.
Slowed it down and zoomed it up.
Yeah, I did see that. It was very thorough. Now that I will give you is it was very, very thorough.
And I would say this. I'm not this big character where everybody outside of the city knows me or knows my name. I've only done a couple reality TV shows or whatever the case is. But the fact that I tagged her in that 4 days before she did the performance, it's like, you may not have choreographed that shit because you got a small lick of talent in your body, but somebody choreographed the shit and somebody used my moves for that performance. So I mean, I just would appreciate the credit. That's all.
I mean, shit. Tusi got paid 10 bands for choreography, doing the choreography for that Drake dance, and he ended up paying him 10 bands. Do you feel as though you entitled to some of the bread that DTB might have got from that gig? Shout out to DTB.
They didn't make no money from that performance.
Oh, she didn't get no money from that?
They didn't make no money. I just wanted my credit. Oh. If you're gonna steal, and then this is the crazy part. She's actually been called out for stealing certain shit before, like with other individuals, and you know, this is a character that I've been rooting for through TV, through watching her come up and stuff like that, because I know if you can take the escalator up, then I can take the escalator up. You feel me? So I love to watch her come up. I rock with DTB, but I just don't appreciate how you got this thing on your record for taking other people's shit, and you come and take my shit now and don't give me no credit.
Now Juicy, now you know I rock with you the long way, and if you feel like you was done unjustly, you know I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And yo, that's what it is. But I will say this though, okay? When it comes to people that hit the next level or people that are content creators, it's somebody's always copying somebody. Somebody's always getting a pattern from somebody else.
Nothing that's new why. Under the sun.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why Jay-Z said with the Nas shit, you made it a hot line, I made it a hot song. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I mean, it is flat. I would take it as flattery. I see people do. I got promo babies on Cam. No, I got promo babies out here right now, clapping their hands and doing all my mannerisms and my energy level and all that shit. I don't feel no type of way, because at the end of the day, if you made it work for you, that's cool. Because I can sit back and I can recognize and hold my spenders like a proud papa and say, "Yo, I help."
Not with no credit,
you know
though.
What I'm saying?
I will say this for devil's advocate. Yes, there is nothing new under the sun, and the moves that I used in a dance, they're very common moves, like that's all over TikTok. You get what I'm saying? They're very common moves, but in the order that they was used, and then the fact that I presented them to her and Batu,
actual choreography
right beforehand, it's like you basically took that and you didn't give me no credit. So I mean, it's just the fact that you could have gave me some credit, because I'm a young artist who's up and coming and working on my music, my choreo, or whatever the hell. You know, I teach pole and dance on the side, but that's not the main thing that I do. So I'm not even tripping on that choreo. Right. But let's just say you took my bar or something. That means a lot to me. You get what I'm saying?
You put your heart and soul in
I'm gonna act the same way. That's mine. Yeah. You can't take that unless you give me some credit, because I work too hard for everything that I do.
No, listen, man, I agree with you. I definitely do. And personally, I think the video you made is gonna go viral anyway, because them things was thanging in that video.
Things was thanging. And let me just say this. If Shake the Antagonist was on the scene, there wouldn't be no DTB. It'd be STA. Motherfuckers would be talking STA. Shit. You wouldn't be in the blogs. Cause let's be real.
Shout out to Diamond the Body.
No work done.
You know, she cool. I've interviewed her in the past, way before the baddie stuff. And
no
stuff
work
like that.
done.
No shade.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk my shit though.
No, I ain't gonna stop. Hey, look, I'm not gonna stop that. You do your thing, man. I hear you. So. Whew, I heard
now,
that.
whose side are you on?
I'm on your side.
Okay.
I'm on your side.
Okay.
But I'm not telling Diamond that if she here. Now, let's move on. Now, so...
Hold on, one more thing.
Yeah.
I may not be able to out-trap you, but I can out-rap your ass. So just keep it away from my lyrics.
Challenge, the gauntlet has been thrown. Okay.
All right, boom.
Clip that, Cam. But yeah, okay, let's talk a little bit about this government shutdown. Just a little bit.
Oh, please.
I've seen lines. I've seen lines of people that's in the military in lines for food banks. I've seen people going on TikTok complaining about the food at food banks.
3-hour waits.
Yeah, 3-hour waits. Seen a lot of stuff going on with that, with this shutdown stuff. What have you been noticing, Juicy?
I've been noticing, these food drives and stuff like that. They're very prevalent. And I was actually talking to a pastor at one of the food drives very recently, and he was saying, like, you would think that the line would be around the corner and we would run out of food. I expected more people, but with what's going on with the food stamps and stuff like that, this is a regular amount of people, if less than what would normally show up, and it just shows how freaking ungrateful people are, if you ask me. Like, the resources are there and you guys are not using your resources. You guys would rather keep up with the Joneses, keep up the looks, and not get in those lines where they're giving you free bread, free eggs, free dairy, free produce, better produce that's in the stores. So it's like, damn, if you're not gonna take it, then why lead a horse to some water every time?
That's some real shit. I saw a woman, she made a post. Now, let's back up a little bit. Now, you got Beyonce, I believe Rihanna, and Kylie Jenner.
Beauty to the Streets. Shout out Beauty to the Streets.
Mariah Carey, a couple, these different companies like Sephora and stuff like that have been dropping holiday merch lines. Really, really overpriced stuff. And it's one woman, she made a post and she was talking about she not getting stamps and she broke, but she's still gonna find a way to buy that Beyonce merch. Now I say this, and I'm gonna say this right here. Okay, I don't feel sorry for half of the women that's going through this and half of the niggas that's going through this. And I'm gonna explain this. One half, now mind you, on one half, the single fathers and single mothers that's out there that's grinding every day, that's barely making ends meet because this economy is so fucked up. Yeah. And that them fucking food stamps is the only thing that they need because the bills is paid, but fuck, groceries cost money too, right? Okay, so now those food stamps is one less budget that I gotta make because I gotta feed these 3 to 4 kids that I work hard for every day and my wife work hard for every day. Those are the people that I feel bad for. The people that I don't feel bad for is, number one, you got motherfuckers standing till 3 o'clock in the morning to get fucking Starbucks barista cups, overpaid motherfucking cups. You got people standing in line to get these selling out this merch and buying $75 t-shirts that say motherfucking Cowboy Carter on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, you also got a lot of these single parents, and I'll be honest, majority of mothers, single mothers that bring their daughters up to think that it's okay to get pregnant early because you could just go get on the county. You can just go get your stamps.
You're not lying.
You can just, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. He don't want to be there. Don't even worry about it, baby. We gonna take you to the county building next morning. We gonna get you. You missed your period, baby. Let's go to the county building.
Don't let the mama work for the county.
You feel me? You feel what I'm saying?
They already gonna have a place set up.
That's what I'm saying.
She waiting for you to turn 18.
That's what I'm saying. And I don't feel sorry for them. I also don't feel sorry if you have multiple kids by multiple baby daddies. You heard it here first. If you got multiple kids by multiple baby daddies and you ain't with none of them niggas, I don't feel sorry for you. And you got six motherfucking kids. You got 6 motherfucking kids.
Whoa.
You could you didn't you got 6 motherfucking kids by 4 niggas. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for
ratio.
It is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Your pussy to money ratio is way too low. You should have kept the nigga on your side.
I can actually agree on an instance. Like, if you know you broke as hell down bad, please stop bringing these innocent babies into this earth.
That's what I'm saying.
And making them and dragging them to hell with you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now in the situation where, let's say, let me give you a caveat. Let's say that the woman was married. She had 4 or 5 kids by one nigga. Then she got remarried because they died or that didn't work out. But she got married again, or she settled down with another nigga.
Yeah, you saying by multiple dudes.
Yeah, you got multiple.
No, stand on it.
You feel
stand
what I'm saying?
Your shit.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about Tyrone picked the kid up. Nigga, Tyrone picked the kid up, and you got motherfucking Samuel dropping the other kid off. Meanwhile, motherfucking Devontae niggas down the street calling nigga because he late, and you know what I'm saying? You mad at him. Like,
what if these niggas just didn't want to pull out?
What
if these niggas didn't want to pull out?
But it ain't all their fault though. It ain't all their fault though. It takes 2 people to
by the 5th nigga, you gotta see how fertile she is, bro.
You gotta see that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't feel sorry for.
She gotta see that.
That's why I don't feel sorry for the women that put themselves in that predicament.
And those is mostly the women on food
stamps. That's what I'm saying. If the food stamps don't come back and it's no, that's a fact. No, that's a fact though. That's a fact though.
Bro,
the majority of people that's on.
I'm gonna tell my auntie you said that.
What about the people that sell stamps?
Yeah, sell stamps.
They sell. They get them, but it's like y'all don't really need them because you're selling them anyway.
But listen,
okay, there are some people who are running businesses with these food stamps. Now they should be in jail right now, but there are some people who keep their businesses afloat with these food stamps. How do y'all feel about that?
Listen, that's why the government don't feel sorry for us right now. Because the minute they give us something, we niggify it on my mama. And I love being black.
Oh, he got a point.
You know what I'm saying? Like every time anytime, don't get me wrong, the government barely give us shit. But when they do give us something, we niggify it. They give us some motherfucking stimulus check. We blow that shit on fucking rims. I know it because I used to work at the rim shop. So it ain't no motherfucking lie.
You see how many niggas?
Hey, look, and my brown brothers and sisters, y'all the same fucking way. Y'all get a lump sum of money and y'all go get those motherfucking 16 feet high trucks with motherfucking 36-inch wheels on them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Booming and banging corridos and all that. Y'all be on that shit too. But Hispanics, though, they do know how to invest in their own people. And you know what I'm saying? They support each other a little bit more.
Stay on subject. We niggify everything.
Yeah, we do. We niggify it. We niggify everything.
And they go get a PPP on top of that PPP in a different name.
That's what I'm saying. You get the PPP.
And risk it all.
That's what I'm saying. But that's why you think it fucks everything up. They probably would have been gave us another PPP had the shit been somewhat useful to the United States government. But shit, man, a bunch of niggas opened up a bunch of businesses that they don't even own no more. So you know what I'm saying? So it's man, I love my people, but we got to do better than that, man. And let's hopefully our people reaches a point where we don't have to rely on a charity of the United States government to be able to do more, but they need to do something anyway, and they need to fix this situation
for sure.
But we're gonna get up out of here, man. Listen, please mash that like button, that subscribe. Trying to get these people up in the building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got much more on the way. Shout out to Cam. Shout out to Juicy as usual. And you already know what it is. Never forget that you are tapped with the greatest.
The greatest.
The best.
The best.
The finest radio you will ever come in contact with. It's up, it's stuck, and ain't never coming down. West Coast, we gone. It's stuck, and it's never coming down. California finest radio. West Coast, we gone.